can't remember, was the graphic on Keller last night from the left dot before he scored? They did a graphic. He was 0 for 31 from the left dot. He hadn't scored a goal all year.
I did not see
that.
It was
graphic.
Something
like that.
Yeah, remember that? And that was from that dot.
Yeah.
So he's had those one-timers.
He must have heard the announcement and been like, I'm going to show you guys.
I'm going to snipe one home here, prove everybody wrong.
Yeah.
I like that. And it was a big win for them. Like you said, 4 in a row. They are up to, on moneypuck.com, 99.5% to make the playoffs. It is almost a sure thing at this point.
Other news, Knights win 2-1 in Vancouver. So Knights, Edmonton, they get a point. The Knights obviously get more points because they win in regulation. So that Pacific Division, oh my God, it's coming right down the wire with 4 or 5 games left for everybody in the regular season. And
I gotta say, Tara
has not lost. Yeah, Tara called it. She was stoked.
She was ready for that. She said it would give them a nice bump, and it has. They're 4-0 since he took over, and that's impressive.
I hated sending the text last night. Kraken lost their 6th straight. That's going to be torturous right now.
You're twisting the knife in her.
Well, it's just a fact. I didn't mean to. I felt bad sending it, but I was watching a little bit of the game last night, and they lost again, and they're crumbling down the stretch.
They are.
And Lane's got to get them, to win out if they want to make the playoffs, probably, or something of that nature.
Yeah,
so.
I don't think that's an option at this
point. Come on, Miss Coach Lambert, get them fired up.
We need Terrence on the ground in the locker room getting them fired up. They need some added motivation.
You know me, when they lose, I don't go into the locker room.
I know, you flee, but it's all right. I'm looking at Kraken's percentages right
They're
now.
low.
It's 11% or something.
But as I said, they're probably going to have to win out.
Yes.
And some losses from other teams and stuff.
Yeah. High school scores from last night. In baseball, Crimson cruises past 11-0. You had a 9-8 walk-off double by Pineview's Bates to beat Hurricane 9-8, the final score in that one. And then Snow Canyon, powered by Trey Vaughn, hitting 2 balls, 9 total bases, 4 for 4 at the plate, 7 RBI last night. Snow Canyon walloping Desert Hills 16-3. We will have the rematch tonight. From Desert Hills live on the live stream, the Fan Sports Network, YouTube page, KSLSports.com, and of course, simulcast on the Fan on radio. So hope you can tune in tonight. It's all presented by the Boulevard. Also, Snow Canyon winning in soccer last night over Pineview. Who else won last night in soccer? I think Hurricane lost to Cedar. And there was one more game. Dixie won, I think it was 2-0. So some soccer, boys soccer scores. That race for the Region 9 title is heating up. Desert Hills had a bye. They're still 5-1. They lead the soccer standings right now. But there's been some really competitive games in soccer, top to bottom. A very competitive region this year, I think. And then you had Lulu West doing her thing. Desert Hills rolling in softball again last night. They continue to be the team to beat. They beat Snow Canyon, who's kind of been the team that has stood a chance and given them game after game after game the last 3 or 4 years. And they still won 10-0 last night.
They did. And Riley Green did have a home run and 3 RBIs for the team. So there was some good hitting there.
Yukon commit. How many strikeouts for Lulu, does it say?
It didn't say, but she did also do well at the plate, going 2 for 4.
I thought I saw 9 strikeouts for Lulu last night in the win. Which is, 9 strikeouts in softball is a good outing, right?
Really
we kind of expect that. So Riley goes yard.
Yes, 9 strikeouts. You were right.
9 strikeouts?
Yep.
Yeah.
Down them.
Big time.
9 of them.
Those are your local headlines. Jazz, we got to mention the Jazz. They lose again. Draymond came out in the postgame last night. They played Sacramento, and Draymond said if it was players snatch that money in a heartbeat, why isn't it the same for teams? So he's alluding to the NBA is only fined a couple of teams, but yet he says there's, 9, 10, 11, 12 teams tanking clearly right now. And Draymond's been pretty quiet this year, but he kind of went off last night. Everybody's going to be talking about Draymond's outspoken stuff. Well, the Kings lose 110-105. Jazz had a big lead through a good portion of the game, but again, down the stretch, when it matters most, Jazz crumble and lose 156-137 to the Pelicans. 26 for Mabang. Since about 18, Cody Williams 19. Ace Bailey did not play last night. Filipowski had 9. 31 for Kennedy Chandler to face the Jazz.
Okay.
31.
Never heard of him.
Didn't even know he was on the roster.
That's right.
Did you?
No.
Kennedy Chandler in 43 minutes for the Jazz. 31 points, 11 to 18 from the floor.
Wow.
2 of 3 from the three-point line, 7 to 8 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals as his plus-minus, minus 19. Garbage time points for Kenny Chandler. Make a name for yourself, young man. Pelly's led by Jordan Poole's 34, and Jeremiah Fears, the rookie, goes 17 to 29 to lead the Pellies with 40. He dropped a 40 spot on the Jazz last night.
All right.
156-137. Jazz lose their 59th game of the season.
Yeah.
Really exciting stuff for Jazz Nation out there. Congratulations,
right.
Danny Ainge, Austin Ainge, Ryan Smith. You are tanking with the best
what
of
they
them.
got to do.
I'm sick of it, dude.
Yeah.
I'm sick of it. Play real basketball. Play your players. Like, these guys are getting big paychecks. But look, I understand it. I know it's been going on forever, but I'm done with it, man. I'm done with the association. They've got a problem right now.
Yeah.
And it's not a quick fix. Those are your sports headlines on the drive. Brought to you by Zag. Protect your phone better. I had to go in this week because I dropped the old phone out of the golf cart. I was playing some music, ran over it on the cart path, and the phone.
You didn't even feel the bump.
The phone.
You didn't even notice it until your speaker died.
Correct. Thank goodness I had the Bluetooth connected to my phone. That's how I keep track of my phone on the golf course.
Yeah. There you go.
And now I got a fresh screen protector and a new case.
Nice.
Those are warranted at Zag, so
Look
you
at that.
you can get the cases and the Zag products warranted. So
Did you
go
get the little
shop at
stand,
Zag,
buddy?
No,
This little stand
You
guy?
missed out big time.
Yeah, you missed out.
I don't need a stand.
All right.
Why do I need a stand?
Teach their own.
Do I need a stand?
Yeah.
You don't need a stand.
Never had one, so I don't know what I'm missing out on. Is that what you're saying?
Well, because you can
Yes.
just prop it up like that and
Yeah.
like do your stuff.
Yeah.
And it goes either way. You can do it
Sideways, like for me, this probably shouldn't
I understand.
admit this,
I've seen your phone
I
stands.
was watching March Madness in my car with the stand propped up as I'm driving down the highway.
Yeah, St. George Police really,
Please,
really.
I know, right?
If you see
SGPD,
blue
if you see a
SUV,
My license plate will stay anonymous, but otherwise, I definitely took in a little bit of the Arkansas and somebody game on the way home, on the way up to Salt Lake.
I don't know if I would openly admit that on the show.
Well, it's fine.
I know. Yeah, distracted driving's fine.
That's right.
Now that you made it home safe, but what if you didn't?
True.
Knock it off, you knucklehead.
I know. I got to be better.
We're back in a flash. Masters talk, and we'll give you our fantasy foursome picks. We'll have a little fun with a little draft and get you ready for the par 3 today and the opening round at Augusta National tomorrow. We're all fired up. It's Masters Week. Just a reminder, if you want to get in our contest, we teamed up with the brand new Rev Golf Tour. It's a local St. George Cedar Mesquite golf tour for amateurs. It's all flighted by your handicap. And we're going to give away a free 1-year membership. So you get to play anytime during the week. There's a live leaderboard. It's all flighted based on the Rev Index. They create their own handicap system for you, so you don't have to have a USGA or UGA handicap. You don't have to be a member to do that. They just put in your last 20 scores, 9-hole scores, and they will factor your handicap. It's flighted A, B, C. There'll be, as it grows, more flights, about 18 to 20 players per flight. Brand new. Last week they played Sky. This week they're playing Green Springs. I think next week is Dixie Red Hills. Then there's stops at Coral and Southgate, and just playing local courses. And you have a week. It's nice when you're busy.
Yeah.
It gives you excuse. I need to go play my round.
Right.
But you can play it any time, so it fits with your schedule. So I love that element of it. It's not a set time every week where
Do
you
they
can
have
or
a
can't be
women's
there.
league too?
Yeah, women's
Nice.
can join. They're also the Rev Golf League is locally doing a special where a junior gets to join for free with a paying
cool.
adult. It's $2.99 to join the league,
Right.
and that's a year.
Oh yeah.
And
That's
then,
not bad at all.
and then they pay for your entrance to the regional, which is in Las Vegas, and then the national tournament if you should qualify in each of the respective flights.
Wow.
What they do is they have an 8-week spring season and an 8-week summer and then an 8-week fall. They take 5 of your 8 scores and crown a champion, and then you get to go on to the next stage or the next stage after that. So it's kind of fun. It's competitive,
cool.
and it's brand new. And so we're going to give away, first place, a free membership. That's a $300 value. Might throw in a round of golf with that. And then second place, we've got $100 off a membership. And third place, we're going to do a round of golf for like a wedge or something. So we've got some nice prizes for first, second, third. So all you have to do is text in 435-990-9950, and you can pick any 4 players in the field. There's 91 players teeing it up at Augusta. Don't pick Tiger or Phil. They're not playing. But everybody else is in. Go look at the nodal tee times. You can go look at the field. There's a lot of stories out. Just search Masters Field 2026. Select your 4 players, and then text your name and your fantasy foursome to win some cool prizes on the Fan Sports Network to 435-990-9950. Do it right now so you don't forget. 435-990-9950. We'll be right back talking more Masters.
Let me ask you something. What if this time it actually worked? Soda weight loss is now Soda Diet and Nutrition, and this is the answer for people who want something that lasts.
I have used other diet programs in the past. It's just been one thing after another. It didn't quite work before. This one did.
With Soda, you're not guessing your way through meals. You're working with a real nutritionist who builds a plan for your body, your lifestyle, and your goals. No pills, no injections. And oh yes, you start seeing results fast.
Just 2 weeks in, and pounds are dropping off very quickly. I'm down 26 pounds in 3 weeks.
And if you act right now, when you join, your partner joins for free. Go to sodadietandnutrition.com. Join us for a short time to have results that last a lifetime. That's Soda, S-O-T-A, dietandnutrition.com. Soda is state-of-the-art.
Aircheck, your local HVAC superheroes have been keeping Southern Utah homes cozy for nearly 20 years. From urgent repairs to regular maintenance, Dutton Aircare has the expertise to diagnose and fix issues efficiently, ensuring your system runs smoothly. Trust their unbeatable service to keep your home comfortable year-round. Schedule your system repair or maintenance today. Call 635-5589 or visit DuttonAirCare.com. Dutton Aircare, the HVAC brand you can trust. Turn to the experts.
When the weather's perfect, the course should be too. Tee it up at Coral Canyon Golf Course, where perfect weather meets perfect playing conditions, all for a perfect price. Enjoy smooth, rolling greens, championship layout, and those incredible Southern Utah views that make every round memorable. Before you hit the first tee, stop by the fully stocked Pro Shop for the latest gear and apparel. And then after your round, relax and refuel at the Bistro 72 Grill, the perfect spot to grab a bite and replay your best shots. Book your round at coralcanyongolf.com or call 435-688-1700.
Here's what's trending on stgeorgenews.com. A crash at Trailblazer Boulevard and Main Street left one driver injured after confusion over the intersection. Police say a driver believed it was a 4-way stop and failed to yield, causing the collision. One woman was taken to the hospital and traffic was briefly shut down. Spring is bringing desert bighorn lambs to Zion National Park. Officials say the young sheep are already navigating steep terrain just days after birth. Visitors are encouraged to watch for them on the park's east side and drive carefully, as vehicles remain a major threat. In Cedar City, a 24-hour make-a-thon challenged teams to create products for small spaces. The winning team took home $3,000 for a pickup truck storage device, while other entries included adjustable shoving systems and a mobile app for managing family chores. For all the details on these stories and more, visit stgeorgenews.com.
We all want our kids to grow up safe and healthy, so we show them how, and we tell them with honest conversations that let them know what we expect. That's especially important when it comes to alcohol and other drugs. Kids need to know the dangers and how to avoid them. And when it comes to pain medications, opioids, they need to know that they should never be taken without a prescription and never shared with friends or family. It's dangerous and illegal. So talk with your kids, because when you talk, they hear you.
The Fan Sports Network lives in your pocket. Stream all your local sports content from the Fan Sports Network app. Go to your app store, search for the Fan Sports Network, and download the app to listen anywhere in the world. Keep up with local radio shows like The Drive, plus podcasts like the Southern Utah Sports Report. You also get access to videos and live stream sports. It's all with the Fan Sports Network app. Download it today.
What's going on? How are you? Greetings, salutations. Good to have you in. And we are brought to you by Soda Weight Loss. Paulie, I'm off to a great start.
Yeah,
and
you're down some.
Soda Weight Loss has now changed their name recently to Soda Diet Nutrition. Now, I don't have a ton of weight to lose. My goal is like 11 pounds.
Yeah.
But the nutritional stuff, I am eating up. When to eat, how much to eat, what to put on it. They're teaching you with their team of nutritionists. And it's just food. It's not pills. It's not injections. It's nutritionist coached weight loss. And they've customized a plan for me. They've also done it. My wife's doing it with me. And we'll start tracking the results once I get a week or two into this thing. But I am on the plan. I've followed it precisely now since Monday. This is day 3, going in day 3 here. Just starting. Really excited. I don't have to guess what to eat. We did have to go shopping, but we had a shopping list. And I'm not counting stuff. Got to keep track of, what you eat, kind of a food journal, but that's really educational. And so really excited about the Soda Diet and the reset and learning how to eat and what to eat. And it's a game changer, ladies and gentlemen. Spring special. You join, your partner joins for free. So head to the website, SodaDietAndNutrition.com. Check over 9,000 Google reviews, or you can give them a call. It's nice if you want to ask questions to still pick up the old telly and call. It's 866-800-SODA. That's SOTA, 866-800-SOTA. That 2 for 1. Hey, buy one, get one free. I mean, this isn't a different way to diet. It's proven. Customer satisfaction is sky high with Soda Diet and Nutrition. I'm doing it. You can too. So call today or head to the website, SodaDietAndNutrition.com. Read the reviews for yourself and join them for a short time. Get results that last a lifetime. Masters Week on us. And I'm all fired up, as you know, Paulie. I get to talk Masters for, today's show, tomorrow's show, all through Monday, really. We're talking a ton of golf here on the show.
Yes.
We had Bob Casper first hour. Alexander.
Yeah,
and we're going to get to our draft in a minute.
Yeah.
To help us on who we like to win this tournament. No Tiger, no Phil, of course.
Right.
But Paulie is intrigued by the menu. Now, I have had some of you haven't tried everything off the menu, but Paulie is loving the pricing of the menu.
I love the pricing. Every time you go to, you get gouged for a souvenir soda. It's $11.
Hot dogs, $15,
9 or 12 or whatever. So it's really nice that the Masters does these throwback pricing.
A Masters candy bar Bob was telling us about.
Yeah.
It's their own candy bar.
Yes.
$2.25.
They're always coming up with these new innovations. So I wanted to do this exercise real quick before we dive deep into the Masters and get into our draft, is if we all had $15, you got $15 for the day, breakfast, lunch, you can spend it however you want. What would you go with on the Masters menu?
$15?
$15. That's a lot for the Masters menu.
For 3 meals?
Not 3, maybe 2. You're not going to be there all day.
Yes, I am.
I know.
Are you kidding me?
Masters, you're going to be there
I am there
all
before
day.
the first.
Do you know how rare it is to get into the Masters?
Are you up to
What are you talking
If you're
about?
not there all day, you're
Okay,
an
I didn't want to
idiot.
get attacked here.
Well, that was idiotic. You're not going to be there all day. What else are you going to go do? You flew into Atlanta. You rented a car. You drove down to Augusta.
You somehow miraculously even got a pass to get into the Masters.
You spent top dollar for
Look at this
Airbnb.
Pandora's box I've opened. Man.
I am going to enjoy breakfast, lunch, and dinner at the
All right,
Masters.
I'll give you $20. You get $5 more for your last meal.
Okay, well, I'm going to start the day with their Masters fresh brewed coffee.
As am I.
It's $2.
Yes.
And then a breakfast sandwich. So that's $5. I'm
Which breakfast sandwich, though? Just the standard or the chicken or
the breakfast sandwich.
Okay, breakfast sandwich.
I don't
All right.
care what's on it. It's everything's good there.
All right, so you're going. Your breakfast
$5.
Your breakfast is $5,
And which is, try to go to Starbucks and get a breakfast for $5. Try to go to McDonald's. You can't.
You can't even get a coffee.
No,
You can't.
You can't. So
So-
what are you doing for lunch?
For lunch, I'm having 3 pimento cheese sandwiches
Wow.
for a grand total of
$4.50.
$4.50.
Okay.
And I'll probably top it off with a IPA beer.
Okay.
An
The
import
Crow's
beer.
Nest is $6. It's a wheat ale. I don't know if you're a
That'll
Crow's
work.
Nest guy.
That'll
All
work.
right. Get you a Crow's Nest.
Yeah.
Okay, so your lunch is like
11.
what? $11.
I only have $4
You
for
got
dinner.
$4 for dinner.
Okay, I'm going to skip dinner.
Have a few more crows
And have a couple of ice cream sandwiches.
I'm going to break the budget by $1, and I'm going to have a Georgia peach ice cream sandwich, and then I'm going to grab some Georgia pecan caramel popcorn.
All right. Look at that. That's a great day of food. All right. I'm going to go with the coffee, and I'll do the chicken biscuit. So that's $5 for breakfast. For lunch, I want to try this Masters Club. That's probably good. It's probably got bacon or something on it. I'll do the Masters Club. That's $3, so I'm up to $8. Then I would do maybe the classic chicken, kind of double up on lunch. $6 for lunch. So what are we at now? $11.50. I got $9 for dinner. I will go with one of the peach ice cream sandwiches that you laud, $3. So I'm up to $14. And then I will do an import beer, $6. So that's $20. So I mix it up a little bit. Peach ice cream sandwich, a breakfast, a Masters Club. I kind of feel like I've hit all the things.
Yeah.
Tara?
Nice.
I know what you really want to say.
Tomato pie?
For breakfast, I'm going to have the white wine. For lunch, probably a couple pimento cheeses. So 2. So that's $9, right? Another white wine.
Yeah, she's going to enjoy the course.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I've got to try one of these peach ice cream sandwiches.
Yeah.
And then probably another white wine.
All right.
Yeah.
Look at that. She's staying well hydrated at least.
Yeah.
$18 on white wine.
I think she went over a little bit.
I think I went over budget, but
Well, yeah, but
win in room, right?
I think if you were at a nice fine dining establishment and you were getting
It'd
three
be
white
$30
wines,
a glass
$30
or
a
something.
pour,
Yeah.
$20 a pour or whatever.
Yep.
So, yeah. She's using her money very appropriately.
if you ever get the chance to go to the Masters, do it. I got some friends going to the Masters. I was talking to a buddy of mine yesterday. A couple of buddies are going out. They were leaving today. They were going to get there in the afternoon, watch the end of the par 3, and then they're going to go on the grounds Thursday, Friday, and then come home Saturday and watch the final round, Saturday, Sunday at home. So I'm like, that sounds like a great trip.
Yeah, it does.
It's a bucket list trip.
Yeah.
I did it 6 years ago, actually 7 years ago now, and can't wait to go back.
Yeah.
Cannot wait to go back. All right, let's get to helping some of our listeners. Again, we're doing just a quick impromptu contest for our listeners on the show today. If you're going to watch the golf or not, you want to win some prizes. We got prizes for first, second, third. Text any 4 players in our Masters Fantasy Foursome contest. The winner will get a free Rev Golf League membership for a year of $299 value. We're also going to do $100 off and either a round of golf or a wedge for third. So we'll have prizes for the top 3 from Rev Golf League. And I've invited them in to tell our listeners a little bit more. And I think some of you, because I just joined this league. I didn't even find out about it until yesterday. I was so intrigued. I'm like, I'm going to try it. And I already missed 1 week last week, but I'm all excited about it. So I didn't know this existed. I hadn't even heard of this. And a buddy told me yesterday, and I talked with the regional director, and I got signed up. And golf is what gets my competitive slow anymore. Some of you, it's pickleball. Or for some of you, it might be, for Paulie, I don't know what gets competitive juices going. That's still a mystery. But for most of us, we still play softball, city league flag football, or pick game of basketball. Whatever the case might be.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just you're a workout freak and you're training for a marathon or whatever, an Ironman. But golf gets my competitive juices flowing. So we'll tell you more about the Rev Golf League, the startup company in St. George. I think you're going to think it's really quite fascinating. You're probably going to get involved as I did. That'll be about 8:20 tomorrow morning, and they made some prizes for our contest. So we're excited about that. So text any 4 players to our text line 435-990-9950.
Yeah. If
you have not saved our text line or our studio call-in line in your phone, put The Fan Sports Network or just The Fan SN and 435-990-9950. So when we want callers, we want text in for contests or anything we're doing on the show, we can get in touch with you.
Yeah.
Hit us up anytime. Tara's all got that thing open.
I do, yep.
She's got it going.
And we're starting to get a lot of entries in by the end of the night tonight before you go to bed. You might not wake up and they've already hit golf balls tomorrow morning. If anything comes in after the first round, he's off tomorrow. We do not count it. Only text line entries is the only way that you can enter.
All right.
All right, let's get to our fantasy draft.
We freewheeling here?
All right. Paul, you ready?
All right.
1, 2, 3, shoot. 1, 2, 3, shoot. Okay? Down Paulie and Tara.
Oh.
1, 2, 3. Tara's got the 1 pick. All right, now for the second pick, me and Tara go. I get this one on third pick. Crime. 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Oh, you won it.
Yes.
Oh, dang it.
Yes.
But I beat you, so how
But
does
I
that
beat
work?
her, but she beat both of us. Oh, okay.
no,
1-1.
That's 1-1.
That didn't work at all.
No, it did.
No, so you're first,
Ladies
second,
first.
he's last.
Ladies
Somehow
first.
he beat me.
Ladies first. Ladies first.
Yeah, Tara's first. All right.
We'll help you out with your entries. The
we
text
go.
line. Tara, with the number 1 pick, who's going to win the Masters?
Oh.
I got to go with my boy Bryson.
Oh,
DeChambeau.
wow.
Okay, we got to
write this down.
We got
Yeah,
to
we gotta
document
write
these.
down.
We got to get these picks are golden.
Yes.
These will be talked
So
about.
how many we
Monday.
going? 3 or 4?
4. All right.
Yeah.
4. See, last year, Paulie had a rule. You had to take an international.
Yes,
you had
I
to
made
take,
it tough.
Oh, my
You know, it was
goodness.
all tiered.
It's like you have to have one Asian. Like, you have to do all, like, what are you even talking about?
This year, you can build your foursome just like our listeners, and you can choose anybody, including who's already taken. If you want Bryson, but Tara already took Bryson, our listeners can still pick Bryson.
Right, yeah.
So I am going to go with Scotty, though. Scotty has to be in my foursome, so I'm just going to knock that one out right now. I mean, he's 4-1, plus 450, plus 495 is about the highest I've seen him on the odds.
Yeah.
Everybody's worried his game hasn't been crisp as of late. He had his second maybe a week or two ago. Bob told us that the full family is out there at Augusta with Scotty. But Scotty, I listened to you yesterday. I have no indication to think that Scotty will not contend to be on the leaderboard on Sunday lurking.
Right.
Will he win it? I don't know, but I want my foursome in case he does.
Because it just comes down to total money won, right, for your team. Okay.
All right. So I pick now, 3rd overall pick. I'm going to go with the guy that's he's relaxed now that the monkey's off his back. He's won his Masters. I'll go Rory McIlroy. Always a strong contender at the Masters.
Tough to repeat.
Even with a backdoor finish, he could do that where he started terrible and then backdoor to like a T2. So I get to see Rory in a nice little finish. So I will take Rory.
All right, Tara?
I'm going to go with Rom.
Yeah, John.
Oh, John.
He has only lost to 7 players combined in his last 5 live starts. But nobody's talking about that because not as many people are watching live golf.
Yeah.
But he has been tearing that tour apart, basically.
All right.
Yeah. And I love John. He's already won a green jacket. Knows this course. He's kind of a little squabble around people rankings. So I love that pick. And I'm not sure if I'm going to put him in or not because I love some other guys. I am going to take Matt Fitzpatrick.
Wow. Oh, yeah. Okay. Matty.
For some reason, I've just got a hunch. This could be Matt Fitzpatrick's year. Won a couple weeks ago on tour. Game's in tip-top shape. He's one of those guys that's always there in majors, and I can't leave him off of my fantasy foursome. I don't know why. Just call it a hunch. I'm probably the only one that's going to put Fitzpatrick in, but I just love Matty Fitzpatrick. So kind of throwing a curveball out there, maybe somebody not as many people will pick. I think he's about 24-1, so he's kind of in that third tier. You got Scotty, and then you got the second tier with Xander and Rory and those guys, and then you got third tier, the 20 to 25 to 1s, and that's where Fitzpatrick is. So I think he's got a really good shot to win it, and I like his odds this week to win it.
All right. My pick?
Back to you.
It's not that hard to keep track.
There's only 3 of us.
Yeah, you're right. All right, I'm going to go with Ludwig Oberg.
Okay.
As a 17-1, I think he is T7 and solo second in his 2 appearances at the Masters. He obviously plays this course well.
He does.
I'm going to take Ludwig.
He does check all the boxes.
Yeah.
He did falter on Sunday last week, but I don't know that I want a guy winning. I like a guy like Ludwig didn't win last week, so he's coming in still hungry to win, and this is a major. I love that pick, and he's a guy that I still, with 2 picks, might consider. So good pick by you. So you've got who?
I've
got Rory and
Ludwig.
Yeah.
Okay, and you got Bryson and Scotty?
Rom.
And
Or
Rom. Yeah, John
Okay.
Rom.
And I got Scotty and Fitzpatrick.
Yep.
So 2 picks remain for all of us.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Tara, you're up.
I'm going to take Koepka.
Wow. Okay.
He's been a horse for the course in majors in the
Yes.
past. He's
A
back to the
horse for the
PGA
course.
Tour. He's back on the PGA Tour.
Yeah.
But you know,
37-1 for Koepka.
Yeah.
A little bit of
It's
a
all right.
longer
I believe
shot.
he always gets
All right.
up for majors, though.
He
Yeah, he
does.
does.
And so he's a wild card. Like he doesn't come in like he's in form, so that's scary. But if you look at past majors, you should love him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should love him. So that's a sneaky pick. It's a
like that.
dangerous.
It isn't
It is a
dangerous,
dangerous pick.
but, you know.
But it'd be very, very sneaky because I don't think I will put Koepka in. So I like what you're thinking.
No, we can't. Once the player's chosen, you can't take them.
With my next pick, I'm taking Xander Schauffele. I love Xander. He's one of my favorite players. He's such a robotic grinder. He's cracked the top 10 in 4 of his last 5 starts, so he's been knocking on the door.
All right.
He's been top 7 3 of his last 4 starts.
Yes.
So I really love his putter. I love his ball striking. He can move the ball either direction. I like Xander Schauffele with my 3rd pick. So I got Scotty, Fitzpatrick, and Xander on my team.
All right. So you are 3 down, both of you. I am going to go with the 2021 Masters champ.
Wow.
Mr. Hideki Matsuyama. Yes, sir. I am taking Hideki.
I was hoping you would.
27-1. He's going off at right now. A little longer shot, but I should still remember him and his caddy bowing on the flag. It was an awesome representation of their culture, and I think Hideki's a great golfer. So the one of my lasting memories is the caddy bowing to the flag after he won. So I want to see him do that again. Hideki is in my foursome.
Dang it. All right.
You can take the same player.
No, you can't.
No, you
it's
said
a draft.
it was off. Yeah.
It's a draft.
Fine. I'm going to take Morikawa then.
All right.
He doesn't listen to the rules worth of beans.
I thought we said that once, in our, for our office draft,
I thought I clearly said we if you wanted to take the same player, you could, because we're doing what our listeners are doing. You can put any 4 players to build your team.
Oh, you can?
And Paulie just glazed right over that and then just made his own rule and changed it.
I did.
This is what I deal with every morning.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's okay.
Fine. It's fine.
I'll take Morikawa.
Morikawa.
Colin Morikawa.
All right.
Solid. I will take Cameron Young.
All right.
Nice. Oh, okay.
I would say Cam missed the cut last year, so that's a little scary for me. My son loves Cam Young this week. He's like, Dad, I think so. Just like I think I got a hunch with Fitzpatrick. I think my son's got and he follows it as much as I do. Look, before he missed the cut though, he had 2 straight top 10s at the Masters. He's not the best around the greens, but he's second in proximity to the hole and top 10 in strokes gained tee to green. So as far as the tee shot and then getting on the green, he's tremendous. So if he just gets that putter heated up at all, now I know there's a lot of undulation, but you got to miss in the right spots on these greens. I could see Cam Young contending on Sunday. So I'm going to take a little bit of a flyer. This is probably my darkest horse here. I'm taking Cam Young.
Yeah. All right. I am going to take a dark horse as well. This guy was a live guy. He's won at the Masters before as well. So I will take Patrick Reed, 42-1 to win the tournament.
He wasn't on my radar, but he did go to Augusta State. He's from that neck of the woods. He's played this course a ton with members and whatnot. That's a really good pick. He is a past champion. He's coming back to the PGA Tour as well.
Yeah,
he got to do his due diligence and pay a bunch of money and all the things.
He plays good at this course.
So absolutely.
I'm going with guys that I feel like play good at this course. Ludwig, 2 appearances. T7, second. Hideki's won it. Reed's won it. I'm going with guys that've done it before.
Yeah, I like that. The guy I just didn't have room for that I really wanted to put in was Tommy Fleetwood. If I would have had a 5th pick, I would have took him. If I had a 6th pick, I probably would have took either Akshay Bhatia, because lefties have done well at this course, or Minwoo Lee, who's probably the hottest player right now coming into this tournament. I mean, he's been playing some incredible golf.
33-1 for Minwoo.
I really like him to contend. I don't know if I like him to win, but I think he will contend.
Top 5 for Minwoo, plus 530.
And Jacob Bridgman is another name that's leading the FedEx Cup that nobody took, but this is a first-timer, and that's why. We talked about that when Bob Casper joined us on the show.
One, right?
It's only happened once.
One time.
Fuzzy Zeller.
So let's go over the teams we got as we've constructed them, and let's get some interaction from the listeners on the text line. Whose team do they like the best?
All right.
I've got Scotty.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know how you don't love that.
Right.
Well,
I've got Xander.
Let her read them. She's got them on the paper.
I know who I got. I have a memory.
Yeah.
I can remember my picks from 4 minutes. There's only 4 of them.
I can remember my picks. But.
Yeah, well, you better read Paul's because he can't remember them, so he needs you to read them, Sarah.
Let's do yours first. Scotty, Matty, Xander, and Cam Young.
Yep.
All right.
Matt Fitzpatrick being my sneaky pick.
Fine team.
And you've got Rory, Aberg, Hideki, and Reed.
All right.
And I do like Rory. I just don't know if I like him to win back-to-back. I mean, it doesn't happen very often. How many back-to-back winners has there been in the Masters?
But he does well with the top
if it's just
10s.
money.
Yeah. As long as you guys don't pick the winner. I think I've got a team assembled that's going to be littered throughout the top 15. Just by the way they've played in the past.
So far, a lot of people are taking Ludwig.
Really?
From what I'm seeing on the chat line, yeah.
Okay.
Jack,
go through your team real quick, too.
By the way, back-to-back winners, if Rory wins again, he would join Jack Nicklaus, Nick Faldo, and Tiger Woods. Those are the only three.
Sir Nick, wow.
And
I didn't know he was a back-to-back guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have Bryson, John Rahm, Koepka, and Morikawa.
All right. Fine team as well.
Morikawa is a good ball striker. He's second shots. He is dynamite.
Well, good luck to you guys. I wish you the best.
I don't
of
need
luck.
luck. My team's stacked.
So far, nobody else has taken Morikawa, though, like on all the text lines.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What about Koepka?
You probably shouldn't tell people.
Nobody's taking Koepka either.
You probably shouldn't tell people that. That's an unfair advantage.
I'm just letting you know.
That is discreet information.
Oh, my bad.
That is.
Because I always say, and Paulie knows this, you throw in three guys you think you're going to win, and then you throw in that dark horse that nobody else might pick.
You just need him to place well. You need him to win.
Because it's your total money. So if you want to throw a guy in that you're really high on, nobody else is going to. And that's kind of why I went with Matty Fitzpatrick. Yeah. Plus, he's playing incredible. And he fixed his teeth. Those braces paid off for Matt Fitzpatrick.
Wow, look at that.
You got to thank his wife for making him go to the dentist.
Yeah, for Invisalign.
He should probably start doing their commercials.
Yeah.
Bryson is intriguing to me. I mean, he does have
first overall pick.
He's been top six last couple of Masters, top six. But he's going to be more patient. I heard Bob talking about Bryson being more patient this year. So that to me means I'm not going to try to overpower this golf course all day. I'm going to pick my spots and I'm going to let the golf course come to me. So Bryson is really intriguing to me.
I think he is one of the more, being that he's not a full-time PGA Tour guy on the LIV. They're always intrigued with the LIV guys. So, I mean, I want to see how fair. Reed is treating him well, coming off the LIV Tour like Koepka. So I want to see how these guys do. But, Bryson's under contract till the end of this year with the LIV.
Yeah.
So this will maybe be his last Masters as a LIV participant and member of the LIV. I would, his statements, all these media outlets.
He's negotiating.
Yeah.
He's keeping his options open. He's playing it coy.
Yeah, he is. If I were like betting on it though, I would say Bryson will be back on the PGA after this contract expires.
We'll see.
Wouldn't you think?
We'll see. I don't know because he is the face of LIV right now.
Yeah.
And
I would argue he always was.
Well, but Dustin Johnson was kind of the first to go. Bryson got the big payday, so he's going to get even a bigger payday. It just depends. Bryson's not married. He can travel. He doesn't have kids.
He's not married?
I don't think so. No.
Kidding.
Someone in here excited.
No. It wasn't that long ago he was in collegiate league. For 5 bonus points, either one of you can name the college that Bryson attended. I will be very impressed.
I can't.
Golfers College is not
same college Payne Stewart's son played at. That might not help you either. No. I'm a big Payne Stewart, the late Payne Stewart.
I know Rahm went to Arizona State. I know a few, but
it's
I won't
in Texas.
Oh, really?
No.
Okay. TCU.
Nope.
Okay.
SMU.
He's a Mustang.
Yep. I think Bryson. I've told the story of taking his hat off, signing it for my son when my son asked him for his Puma hat. Like, I've always been a fan of Bryson.
Yeah.
Because he's been great with the fans. And I think we saw that when he won at Pinehurst and when he won the U.S. Open.
Imploring the crowd.
Well, it's walking around the streets, around the golf course afterwards, hanging out with the common folk. Like, Bryson endeared himself to golf fans everywhere.
Oh, that was the one Rory missed the putt. Yeah. I remember that tournament.
And Bryson hit it out of the bunker to stiff.
Yeah. That was an incredible tournament.
I was at Pinehurst last April, so almost a year ago, and we reenacted that same bunker shot on 18 on number 2, and we had 12 of us. I was second closest to the pin. I was about 15 feet behind it. It checked and just released up the hill. I just hit a little tiny bit thin. But yeah, out of 16 people, that was a hard bunker shot. That was like a 75, 85 yard bunker shot.
Wow.
It was not an easy bunker shot with that pin.
Yeah.
It was incredible. Probably the most historic shot Bryson's ever hit to this point in his career.
Yes, I would agree that.
Nobody took Jordan Spieth. And Spieth usually finds his game at Augusta National. Gritty top 15 last year. He's had 3 top 12s and 4 starts. But he struggled mightily last week at the Valero. So I think people are off of him because we saw him shanking shots at the Valero, and the game just did not look good at all.
Yeah.
So,
Justin Rose is always kind of sneaky too.
I've got
You do have him?
I've always loved Rosie for some reason. His putter is so good around this course. I mean, I know he lost the playoff last year, but he birdied 3 of his last 4.
Mm-hmm.
I had him in a pool last year. If Rose would have won, it would have made me a lot of money. Unfortunately, Rory got the job done.
Yep.
All right, enjoy Masters Week again. We got prizes for the top 3. Rev Golf Tour hooking up with us on some prizes. Membership, $299 value.
Yeah.
We've also got some other prizes from our friends, and we'll have them in studio tomorrow by 8:20. And then Bob Casper, I think, will join Paul and Tara on Friday morning as well, just for a kind of a leaderboard update, round 1, round 2
look forward to that.
recap. I got a last second invite. I'm playing golf Friday morning, and so I won't be in on the show. Sorry, guys.
You want to tell us who you're playing with?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of fun. It's kind of a fun.
It's pretty cool
pairing for me.
That's why I'm saying,
Yeah, I'm. He's playing at Tuacahn tomorrow night.
That's right, big time.
And so I will be playing with him and his dad and another friend on Friday morning. And you get an invite to play with a country music star, and you take it. You take it. So sorry, you won't hear from me on Friday morning, but we tee off at 7:40 a.m. Take a break. Back in a flash. Wrap things up on a Wednesday on the Fan Sports Network.
What's up, Southern Utah? Are you ready to take your game to the next level? At Nets on Fire, we're bringing the heat with elite personal training and high-energy group workouts designed for every athlete. Whether you're building strength, improving skills, or getting in game shape, we've got you covered. Head to netsonfire.org to get signed up. And while you're there, go ahead and sign up for the Nets on Fire Spring Classic Basketball Tournament coming up May 15th, 16th. Spots are filling up fast. Sign up today. Train hard, harder at Nets on Fire.
Dealer Collision will get there.
Hey, Tyler here from Dealer Collision Center. As the weather changes in Southern Utah, it's a good reminder that if the unexpected happens, it matters where you take your vehicle. For over 30 years, Dealer Collision Center has proudly served Southern Utah with trusted repair. When you bring your vehicle to Dealer Collision Center, you're bringing it to a certified collision repair shop, which means your vehicle can be repaired back to its original manufacturer specifications. We are certified in 15 vehicle manufacturers, including Ford, Subaru, Toyota, and Honda. If you own or lease your vehicle, choosing a shop that is certified matters. Your vehicle's manufacturer recognizes Dealer Collision Center as the right place to handle your collision repair, so you can drive away with confidence. Visit our Cedar City location or our St. George shop off Blackridge Drive. Learn more at dealercollisioncenter.com.
Guys, it's time to step up your game this April at Game Day Men's Health. For a limited time, get a free vitamin injection with every consult. Choose vitamin D, B, NIC for energy, or glutathione to help you feel your best. And it gets even better. Become a member in April, you'll score 4 complimentary vitamin injections on us. Plus, book your appointment today and get a free testosterone test because it's time to reclaim your game. Call 435-265-4223 or visit GameDayMen'sHealth.com/St. George now. Don't wait. April's savings won't last forever.
This time next week, I'll be sick in bed with West Nile virus, thanks to a mosquito right in front of my house.
In 8 minutes, my daughter will be in an ambulance, having an asthma attack, triggered by cockroaches.
I'm going to be bitten by a tick today. I won't even know it until Lyme disease turns my life upside down.
Learn how to protect your family at pestworld.org. A public service message from the National Pest Management Association and the CDC.
It's the Fan Sports Network, bringing you shows like The Drive from 7 to 9 a.m. and From the Bleachers from 4 to 6 p.m. Plus hundreds of hours of live stream sports on the fansportsnetwork.com. Get extra sports coverage from the team at St. George News. Free access to local sports stories, recaps, and videos at stgnews.com. It's all local with the teams from St. George News and the Fan Sports Network, your leaders in local sports for Southern Utah. Hard-hitting, action-packed interviews, and the best sports coverage in town. It's The Drive with Devin Dixon and Paul Radcliffe on the Fan.
Back on the Fan Sports from the Hyundai Studios. They got something on the Tucson again this month. 0.9 on the Santa Fe. Great race. They got their spring into summer savings event going on right now. So if you're in the need of a new car, go check out the brand new beautiful dealership. They've been in that new location about a year now, a little over a year now, off Exit 13, Twin Rocks Cove over there off between Coral Canyon and Washington exits there, where there's a Maverick and there's a Culver's and there's Seven Brothers, and they're right there off the freeway. They're the first in the Sienna Hills Auto Mall. There'll be some other dealerships out there down the road, but they're the first ones, Findlay Hyundai. Go take a test drive and save today. We got high school baseball tonight. Paul, you and I will be there, right?
Yes.
Tara, will you be there tonight?
I will not. I will be over at the Crimson Dixie game.
Ah, gotcha. So it'll be me and Paul and Dusty will probably be producing tonight. And we will be at Desert Hills. It'll be the rematch. Last night, Snow Canyon taking care of business as they won 16-3. And Cale Esplin good on the bump, and Trayvon, incredible night at the plate. Two home runs, 9 total bases, 4 for 4 with 7 ribbies. Rematch tonight should be fun. Should be fun.
Looking forward to it.
We'll see probably either Harmon Skeen on the mound and then Roe Wall maybe in relief, I would guess, because it was Hoyt Atkin last night on the bump for Desert Hills. He got roughed up a little bit. So we'll see if that makes a big difference. Skeen, obviously, last time we did a Skeen game, they beat Crimson.
Yeah.
You and I were there, Paulie.
Yeah, that's right.
Last time we did. That's the only Desert Hills game we've done.
And Roa Wall
was 8-1.
Yeah, kind of mopped it up and was great in relief as well.
So we'll see if that tandem can get Desert Hills the split. They're reeling a little bit. They've lost 3 of 4 in region play after starting the season 13-1.
That's right. They'll need a big kind of statement win tonight to try and get back on track.
And since Snow Canyon he had a walk-off grand slam, end up called the balk before the hit. Obviously, it was called immediately by the umpire. They lose 13-11, but since then they've been mad. They got revenge against Dixie, and then they hammered Desert Hills. So 2 straight wins for the Warriors. So tune in tonight 7. You can watch it tonight on our YouTube page. Links will be up on the fansportsnetwork.com. Other games out there tonight, Crimson Dixie will rematch. Hurricane Pineview rematch. Crimson took care of business last night, 11-0 over Dixie. And then it was walk-off Bates double. Pineview beats Hurricane 9-8. They'll have to go out to H-Town tonight and play in the Tigers' Den. More softball tonight as well. So we got high school broadcast tonight, and then we've got Cedar at Pineview on Friday night.
Yeah, that's going to be upstart
Our
Cedar.
first look at Cedar, who is undefeated right now, 3-0. The only team left undefeated in Region 9 baseball is
I think I saw Cedar in
We did. We covered Cedar and Dixie.
debut, right? The opening game of our
I haven't
broadcast.
seen them yet.
You have not.
You did have Dixie Cedar, yeah.
They beat Dixie that night.
That's
it
right.
was a really good win for them.
Yeah.
That's right. They spoiled the 06 championship 20-year
reunion night. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And so, I mean, things trending well for the Reds. We haven't had a Pineview game on yet, so I haven't seen Pineview. So that'll be fun. You get a look at Pineview, and we'll get a look at Cedar again on Friday night.
That's right.
And I'll be over there with, I think Caden's going to be with me.
And me.
And Tara on Friday night. And it'll be my first look at both teams, because I haven't seen either one.
Yes.
And then next week, we got 2 more great games next Tuesday, Wednesday. Games are coming at you fast and furious here on the Fan Sports Network. All right. Thanks to our great show sponsors. We are running out of time. Did today just fly by, or is it?
It went bad. Yeah, it went fast.
I almost wish we had another hour. Thanks to Zag, Coral Canyon, Game Day Men's Health, One Health St. George, your Dixie Primary Care, One Health doctor for the whole family. New Dr. Turner taking patients. Appreciate our friends at Prime IV and TDS. Jimmy John's highlights, keep those coming in. We got a highlight nomination from softball last night. Keep sending those to us. Upload them on our website, and we will see you tomorrow. Thanks for listening or watching The Drive on the Fan Sports Network.
Every day it's Findlay Hyundai.
Fuel prices got you down? Then it's time to get up and go at Findlay Hyundai. Right now, during the spring into summer sales event, you can drive away in a brand new 2026 Hyundai Tucson with 0% interest. Yes, 0% APR on one of the hottest SUVs on the road today. Talk about saving at the pump. Hyundai delivers big with fuel efficiency up to 58 miles per gallon. That means more road trips, more freedom, and fewer stops for gas. Plus, every new Hyundai comes backed by America's best warranty with a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain, limited warranty, and shopper's assurance. Don't wait. These deals won't last long. Start your search now at FindlayHyundaiSt.George.com. Then come see us just off exit 13 in the Sienna Hills Auto Mall and drive it home today. Findlay Hyundai, from 0% up to 58 miles per gallon during the spring into summer sales event.
Save every day at Findlay Hyundai.
Chuck, founder of Dollar Loan Center. It looks like you have some fancy new locations around southern Utah.
Yes, sir. We have 2 locations in St. George, one on St. George Boulevard, also at River Road and 1450 South. We're also in Cedar City and Mesquite. We dig this area. But the best part is saving the drive altogether and applying from the comfort of your couch at don'tbebroke.com.
I kind of like stopping by.
Good call, and it's really worth the drive. We've been processing our $5,000 short-term loans over 28 years, and our customers just love doing business with the DLC. In nearly every instance, we're around half the cost of the payday and title lenders.
Dollar Loan Center loves southern Utah and lends up to $5,000 in minutes. Stop by in Cedar City, St. George, or Mesquite to meet our real friendly staff. You can also apply over the phone or online at don'tbebroke.com.
Subject to approval, limitations may apply. See website for details.
Hi, Tim Welsh with Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company. Does life insurance confuse you? Term, whole life, index universal life? Which policy is best for you and your loved ones? Not sure how much life insurance you need? Let me help. Give me a call, Tim Welsh, at 435-628-3673, and I'll walk you through the world of life insurance and pick a policy that's best for you and your family's needs. It's your future. Let's protect it. Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company.
Life doesn't always run on a 9-to-5 schedule. And now your pharmacy doesn't have to either. Experience PharmaSelf Utah Family Pharmacy in Hurricane now offers a new 24/7 pickup kiosk so you can get your prescriptions even after we close. Just call us before closing. Let us know you like your meds placed in the kiosk and pick them up anytime, day or night. We're located at 25 South 2000 West in Hurricane. Call 435-635-8200 or visit UtahFamilyPharmacy.com. Utah Family Pharmacy. Care that fits your schedule.
It's time to step up your case of Game Day Men's Health. For a limited time, get a free vitamin injection with every consult. Choose from vitamin D, B, MIC Fraternity, or glutathione to help you feel your best. And it gets even better. Become a member in April and you'll score 4 complimentary vitamin injections on us. Plus, book your appointment today and get a free testosterone test because it's time to reclaim your game. 435-265-4223 or visit GameDayMen'sHealth.com/St. George now. Don't wait. April's savings won't last forever.
Dutton Air Care, your local HVAC superheroes, have been keeping southern Utah homes cozy for nearly 20 years. From urgent repairs to regular maintenance, Dutton Air Care has the expertise to diagnose and fix issues efficiently, ensuring your system runs smoothly. Trust their unbeatable service to keep your home comfortable year-round. Schedule your system repair or maintenance today. Call 635-5589 or visit DuttonAirCare.com. Dutton Air Care, the HVAC brand you can trust. Turn to the experts.
Local sports are now on demand with the Southern Utah Sports Report. Southern Utah Sports Report is a local sports podcast brought to you by the Fan Sports Network and hosted by me, Caden Formaster. You'll get daily episodes updating you on Region 9 athletics, Utah Tech, SUU. Then just catch new episodes every single weekday releasing at noon. You can also watch the podcast on the Fan Sports Network YouTube page or listen wherever you find your podcasts. Southern Utah Sports Report Podcast,
Now,
your daily
back to You
podcast
Better
for local
You Bet
sports
with
in
Nick
Southern
Costos
Utah.
and the crew. Presented by BetMGM.
Every hour here on You Better You Bet, brought to you by BetMGM. Make it legendary by downloading the BetMGM app and visiting BetMGM.com. Coming up about 20 minutes from now, Pete Prisco from CBS Sports will join us. He just released a mock draft at CBSSports.com on CBS Sports HQ. Pete, as plugged in as it gets with the National Football League, Pete Prisco will join us later this hour on the show. And all our bets for both tonight in the world of sports and the Masters will close the show about 45, 50 minutes from now. And apparently during the Jason Sobel interview, Jason answered whatever Bill's trivia question was going to be today. So Bill has been, I think, feverishly working on a new trivia question for the end of the show today. Bill has a new one. So we will bring that to you at the end of the show. I'm guessing it's golf. I will get it wrong, because my golf knowledge is not great. I'll try to get it right, though. That will come up at the end of the show. 2 random notes, though, before we get back into sports. Number 1, I'm rooting very hard for Tyler in his battle against Gary Williams. So if Cam Smith finishes higher on the leaderboard than Ludwig Oberg, Gary, who is like a Peter Millar ambassador, honestly, like this is what I need in my career. I want to be sponsored by like Bloomingdale's, and I understand Bloomingdale's is not like a brand; they carry brands. But this is what I want: like clothing that I love, like a brand that I love, sponsors me. And I understand I'm sponsored by BetMGM, which is awesome. That's great. I would also like to be sponsored by a clothing brand. I think that would be really tremendous. Credit to Gary Williams. Gary will get some free Peter Millar gear for Tyler if Cam Smith finishes higher than Ludwig Oberg. Tyler is with us here on the show. Tyler, would you rather cash your outright bet to win money on the Masters, or you can only have one, Cam Smith finishes higher on the leaderboard than Ludwig Oberg, and why?
Well, I mean, I'll take the money, obviously, but I kind of want Cam Smith now to win, so maybe it's a little closer than I would for an outright bet. This is like, just to put this out there, like this, if you were to make a market on this, Cam Smith to beat Ludwig Oberg is like, I would guess like 10-1. Like, he has no chance. But I don't have to give up anything in this scenario, and I just get something. So it feels like a win-win for me. So, I mean, I think it'll be great to follow all weekend. I have no expectations. I don't think it'll happen, but I think we maybe can get something. Maybe I can get some free Peter Millar polos, and I can wear them on the show all week.
Now, if you lose, Gary Williams will never respect you, and he does not respect you right now.
Yeah, I don't think anything's going to change at this point. He's been on like 5 times. I've given him 5 takes. He's hated all of them. So I don't think anything's going to change. So to be honest, like, I don't care if he respects me or not. I want the free Peter Millar polo.
You know what? Tyler, I referred back here. And the other piece of information to everybody. Just, parents, I think, appreciate this. I'm up-time parents. So I have these that have been like, oh, things are different now. I mean that in a good way or a bad way. Some are good, some are bad. But just like it's different. So my wife wants to get my daughter turns 2 on May 6th. We want to get my mother like a playhouse to put outside in the summer. And been looking at a couple of them, and I want to find what she really likes. And my thing is like, okay, like whatever. She keeps asking me like, what do you prefer it to have? Like, would it be wood or plastic, or should it be this color? That I don't know. I don't really care. You pick. Okay. Like the Tony Soprano with Meadows' boyfriends. You eat, I pay. You pick, I pay.